What's up, creators? It's your boy Mad Mike. On today's episode, we're going to be lifting the body off the 1976 El-Camino that we're putting onto a 2011 Chevy Silverado. Sorry for the way I sound. I got allergies today, so hopefully that clears up over the vlog. But let's start getting ready to lift off the body. I'll give you a quick glimpse of what I got going on in this new little dome here. I don't know if you guys and girls have seen this area yet. We got the 74 El-cuda behind us here. It's a 74 AAR tribute car, and it's nice being able to see this thing while I'm working on the El-cuda because it's motivating. This will be coming down the channel here soon. I got my dad's Ferrari 355 replica I'm going to finish first. This one here is going to be a really in-depth project, so I want to take my time with it and do it right. But today we're lifting the body off the El-Camino. So we'll talk about this setup here in a second, but let's go over here to the side. Boom. And we have the Chevy Silverado, the 2011 chassis with a 4.8 liter LS engine. I got the El-cuda flip front end, fiberglass flip front end just sitting on there right now. Just kind of mocked up out of the way, and it's been raining. We got the Lamborghini Murcielago kit car pushed into storage right now out of the way. And yeah, hopefully we can get off the El-Camino body, cut out the firewall, and do a little test fit today. Whether that's going to happen in this vlog or not, I'm not sure, but stay tuned and find out. Let me tell you a little bit about what I did inside this big dome that I have here. So over there I got my 20 by 20 shop with my dad's car that I'm working on, and there's just not enough space to work on the truck and the El-Camino inside of there, especially the truck. The rear of the truck hits the back wall in the garage, and the nose hits the garage door. So this big thing here I picked up a while ago. We had our RV stored in it, and ended up picking up some scaffolding last week for a really great price. Rigged up a little crane. It's a 2-ton crane hoist, chain hoist. So I've rigged that up there, reinforced everything, made sure nothing's gonna collapse and whatnot. We got her all hooked in, but this is how we're gonna lift the body off. Gives us lots of room on both sides. We can move it forward and back if we need to. Left to right isn't a big issue. I'm not too worried about that because we can drive the truck in and out that way if need be. So I've rigged that up. We've cleared out the rest of the storage area. We got a ton of Mopar stuff. These are the quarter panels that are gonna be going on the car. They're 1970 Dodge Charger quarter panels. Here's some other 70 quarter panels. This will give you an idea of what we're gonna be putting onto the El-cuda. So it's gonna be a bit wide body looking, which is gonna be awesome. I'll post some pictures here so you guys can get an idea of what it's gonna look like. And yeah, it's gonna be giving it a cool look. These quarter panels that are on the El-Camino aren't horrible. It's just the lower quarters really that are completely rusted out. These are all just rusted areas where the trim used to go. So I'm basically going to skin over top of these quarter panels with these Dodge Charger quarter panels. We got some El-cuda fenders. We got a 1970 Dodge Charger hood, which came off of one of the coffee walk cars that Dennis Collins saved. The old shop I used to work at, we restored the car into a Fast and the Furious replica, and my boss was nice enough to gift me this little hood as a memento for going down and picking up the car. And yeah, I'm gonna hang that up on the wall one day and just be cool to look at, and some good memories with that hood. So inside here, getting back to what we're supposed to be doing, because I got crazy ADHD and I can get distracted very easily. So I should start putting covers over everything that I have, because when I walk around I see something and I start tinkering with whatever I see. Today we're gonna start lifting the body off. Last week I started picking away, getting all the body mounts off. So as you can see here, some of them were like brand new, and then the other ones just sheared clean off and were completely rusty. But I got lucky, got all the body mounts off, I think. So all that's left to do now is start yanking up on that chain, adjusting my straps, making sure that it's going to distribute the weight evenly and lift the body level. Because once I lift up the body level, I want to be able to back the truck in here after I cut the firewall out and drop the body down and just keep cutting and fitting and seeing what else we got to do. So right now, I'm going to set the camera down, not going to do a lot of talking, just gonna give you guys a little bit of a time lapse and see what happens and see if we can get this body to lift off the El-Camino. Well, that was sketchy. I don't know if you guys could see that on camera or not, but as I was lifting the body up, the whole scaffolding started to lean backwards. So I'm gonna reposition the crane more into the center, which I should have been paying attention to and doing that in the first place. But yeah, we're gonna reposition the crane, but the body is lifted off the El-Camino. Check this out. All right, so we are officially off of the frame. There's a couple of wires on the back side I got to snip off. The air shocks have some air lines that were wrapped around the gas tank, so I got to double check that to make sure that's all disconnected. But yeah, we are free. We have the frame underneath, which is great. The frame's in great condition with a running 305, so I should be able to sell this chassis with the drivetrain and everything for probably $500 to $1,000, which will be sweet. That'll recoup some money, and we can put that back into the build. So the body's lifted up, it's not level, so we're gonna have to do a couple of things. The first thing I'm gonna do is grab a bigger ratchet strap that I have. Should have done this in the first place. I'm gonna loop it around the back side so I can ratchet it up to pull the back end up and level it out. Back end is sitting lower, but it is free. So let's go ahead and just quickly grab these side cutters. We'll cut this guy. There we go. Sketchy, but we're making it happen. We're making it happen with what we have on hand. This isn't a full-blown restoration shop. I'm doing this kind of on a budget at home on my side time. So yeah, just making it happen. Hope you guys are enjoying this build. I know a lot of you guys are leaving comments, and it's really motivating because this is one of the builds that a lot of you guys have been very interested in, and it's a super fun, you know, not a quick project, but it's not gonna be a really high-end restoration or anything, so I can have fun with it and get it done fairly quickly, I'm hoping. So next step, let's just chase all the fuel lines, the filler neck to the gas tank, make sure that's all disconnected. We're gonna grab the bigger ratchet strap, we're gonna try to level out the body, then we'll put some air in that tire over there. But for right now, let's just try to get it up, get this frame out, and then we can reposition and level everything out. All right, let's get after it. Okay, I just figured out what's holding us up on the back end, the gas tank. Obviously, I forgot to remove the gas tank straps. Therefore, the gas tank is still attached to the bottom side of the El-Camino. What I'm gonna do is just snip off those two fuel lines and this air shock line that's connected to it. And once it's down sitting on the ground, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the gas tank then, because I am not sticking my body underneath this and undoing those rusty bolts while it's hovering all sketchily like this. So let's just lift the body up some more. All right, we're gonna snip those gas lines, block of wood for safety. I'm gonna crawl underneath the car so I'm below the frame in case the body for some reason does fall. Let's get in there, snip those two fuel lines and that air line. hanging up on something. Alright, so here's the deal. I just whacked my head with the 2x4. I was wedging up the back end of the car and it slipped out and smoked me in the head, and everything started to wobble around. It's my girlfriend's birthday today and I promised her I'd be safe. So let's just slow down, reassess the situation. It's gonna be a little bit of work. It's gonna be a little bit of monkeying around, but I gotta be safe. I promised her I'd be safe. What we're gonna do, we're gonna drop the car down. We're gonna rest the body kind of just however it wants to land on the frame here. And we're gonna try to move this chain hoist to the higher level. That'll give us another 2-3 feet. Let's get after it. Safety first. In my case, safety second. That seems sketchy. Let's try it. We'll be safe. Alright, it is humid as all hell out here today. I got a bit of a headache now after hitting myself in the head with that 2x4. We're ready for round 2, 3, I don't know what round this is, but we got all of our chains adjusted. So you can see our hoist is now centered and on the top row of the scaffolding. We got a more heavy duty strap that we can adjust safer, and I don't know, hopefully we can get the height we need. Hopefully nothing tips over. But let's get after it. Here we go. Let's lift her up. We did it, boys and girls. We officially have the El-Camino frame removed from the 76 El-Camino. And that was a little bit sketchier and a little bit trickier than I initially thought, but we did it. I'll give you a little walk around and show you what we got going on. Okay, what we got going on is 305 engine on the 76 El-Camino frame, removed from the El-Camino. Getting ready to go onto the 2011 Chevy Silverado, which we have the El-Cuda front end already mocked up on. Pretty stellar. But yeah, this frame's in great condition. I don't think I'm gonna clean it up at all or anything. I'm just gonna sell it as is. Got some nice rally wheels on it too. So that'll be money in the bank. But now that the frame is out, we have the body just swinging in midair. And we're gonna get her down, put her on some jack stands, level out these chains so that the body is sitting level, because this is no bueno. We can't be swinging this thing around all sketchy like this. But there you have it. The body's removed. This is a huge step. The crane system I kind of came up with on the ready racking and the chain hoist worked out pretty awesome. And the body's not overly heavy either. It does have like 1/8 inch checker plating on the whole truck bed, so that's where all the weight is, right there. Next step, drop it down and readjust these chains. So let's just get after that right now, and on to the next step. Well, guys and girls, that's gonna be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a lot more work than I anticipated. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys and girls next time. Ciao, ciao.